Hello, family. I'm going to make a pumpkin bundt cake with maple frosting. Come join me. I'm just getting my stuff ready here. This is a new recipe that I found online by Southern Living. So I'm going to try it. I don't know about you guys, but when I am when I'm anxious or having a rough day, I bake. So that's what I'm going to do. I've had a really anxious day. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bake. I'm just opening up my can of 100% pure pumpkin. That's all I got. I hope that's what I'm supposed to use. It says pumpkin puree, not pie filling, but this is 100% pure pumpkin. I don't know if this is this is probably what it means. I know some of the cans says pumpkin puree and some don't. But that's what I'm gonna use. Okay, so the first thing I gotta do is set this aside a minute. This one I'm gonna put 3 cups of flour. I don't mean to walk away from you, but my flour is behind me here on my table. So I'm gonna put 3 cups of flour. Now to the flour, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. I'm looking forward to my vacation next week, that's for sure. Oh, okay. 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Looks like I have to buy more cinnamon. This is getting low. When you can't get in there to get it, then you know you're low. All right, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And the next thing is 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda. 1.5. teaspoons. There we go. And 1.5 teaspoons of nutmeg. Okay. There we go. 1 1/2. Now, 1 teaspoon of allspice. And you know what? I don't think I have allspice. So, I am just going to add a little bit of, just a tiny bit of cloves to this. That's all I'm going to put in there. I know allspice has a lot of different things, but that's all I want in there. Okay, now what I'm going to do is 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. There we go. Now we need 3/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay, I can do that. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to mix this up. We're supposed to get really cold next week. 14 degrees for the high during the day and 7 at night. So we're ready though. We are ready. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. Set the flour aside. Now I'm going to add. Okay, I'm going to add the oil and the sugar. I'm going to beat the oil and the sugar together. 1 cup of oil. I put oil on the grocery list, so. Okay. And sugar, what do we got for sugar here? 2.5 cups of sugar. Okay. Got it. This is a bundt cake from scratch, so we're good here. There we go. 2.5 cups. We're gonna beat this until it's fully combined. Okay, that's well combined. Now I'm going to beat in 3 eggs, 1 at a time. Okay, there's 1. Just make sure that each time you get it fully incorporated. If you can even hear me, I don't know. Yeah, just make sure that it's you know, fully incorporated. There's my second one. Okay, I'm pretty sure it was 3 eggs. Yeah, I don't know. I've had a rough week, but we'll make it. We'll make it. With God, you always make it, you know. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I have 1 son and his family in Mexico. He's pastoring a church there, but you know, you still wake up in the middle of the night and pray for him. And praying for all my kids lately. And yeah, I haven't been able to sleep very well at night, waking up and praying, and then I had this really strange dream. You know, my mom and I never really got along together. We just didn't get along. But I had a dream that my mom came up behind me and gave me a big hug. And then she said to somebody behind her, play her Mary Had a Little Lamb. And then that was the end of the whole dream. And it was like, what? So I looked up the lyrics of Mary Had a Little Lamb. I don't know. I don't know if that was God trying to tell me something or what, but it really did. It really settled my heart about my feelings, any bad feelings I had about my mom. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, I'm following the recipe here, people. I just want to make sure I do it right. And I have the oven on 350, and I sprayed my Bundt pan with the Bundt pan spray. Okay, now what we do is, oh, I have to mix in the vanilla. Yeah, I have to mix in the vanilla now. 1 teaspoon. Where'd my, they fell down the thing. That's all right. That's why I got extra here. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, there we go. My husband's feeding the fish. They're so happy. Okay, we did that. Now what we do, I need the pumpkin. It's like 2 cups. Okay, so I got my 1 cup. Now alternate the dry ingredients. Give it a mix. Okay, just until it's mixed. And then I add my 1 cup of pumpkin. I have to have another cup here. I wonder if my dog likes pumpkin. I could add this pumpkin to her dog food maybe. Okay, we're going to mix this. Okay, we don't want to overmix. Now I'm going to add some more flour. Okay, now we want to add the other cup of pumpkin and mix that. And now finish off with the rest of the flour. Okay, we got it. All right, now what I want to do is just make sure I get all this batter off of here. And get my gloves all messy. Okay, next what we do is we pour the batter into the pan and then gently tap it. Okay. I know how to do that. That's what I do with my cakes, but I don't do it gently. All right, we're just going to put this in here. Just keep turning it. Oh, this looks good though. I mean, if it works, it's going to be yummy. I just know it. I'm believing it. Even it out a little bit. Okay. I'm going to clean this part off here. We're going to put that in the oven on 350 for 55 to 60 minutes or until a cake tester comes out clean. Or a wooden skewer, whatever you want to do. All right, we'll be back. Okay, I let this cool for 10 minutes before I took it out of the pan. Now we're going to make the icing, the glaze. I'm just going to put this on a medium low. Just the butter's already melted because the oven was hot. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add 1/3 cup. It's supposed to have pure maple syrup, but I don't have that. So I'm putting 1/3 cup of the fake stuff. Still smells like maple syrup. I'll mix that up. I'm going to add 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon to that. One-quarter teaspoon. There we go. And 1/8 teaspoon of salt. I'm just going to add a little bit like that. I'm not concerned. Now I'm going to add 1 cup of powdered sugar. And I'm just going to stir that. Just give it a good stir. So it kind of melts down a little bit. All that powdered sugar. I should have sifted it, but I didn't. That's okay. As long as I keep stirring it. It sure smells good. Okay. That looks good. I'm just going to let it sit a couple minutes just until it just thickens up a little bit. Okay, I forgot to turn my camera was paused, but I poured it over the sauce over the cake. And yeah, so I just poured it over just the top part like this. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to sprinkle some pecans, or yeah, some pecans over the top. We'll clean it up later. There we go. I'll get this cleaned up and then I'll show you. Thanks for joining me. Oh, let's try this. First bite. Mmm. Very moist. Mm-hmm. Very good. Mm. Yeah. We'll see you next time for something different. And remember, stay busy and serve others. Bye for now.